Hey everybody, Brian Wright here. Welcome inside the studio and into another edition of 5 Fantastic Minutes. And today we are inside the Itero machine and specifically the Oral Health Suite. Fabulous technologies in here. And if you happen to be a business that has nothing to do with orthodontics or dentistry watching, look, the point today is leverage technology to engage consumers that have a low attention span, very low focus span, if you will. It's the new age we're in. So clients out there watching, these are things that we're going to be working more and more on that I'm going to talk about today, and specifically in relating it back to your existing patient experience in the refinement scan. So inside the Oral Health Suite, fabulous tools. Unfortunately, they're very underutilized tools. And I want to make sure our new patient group clients out there and anybody else watching, you're using these tools to your advantage, all right? So we're going to be talking about the refinement scan and a really cool technology all around making sure you are motivating your patients. Look, too often times non-compliance is created because of how you're running things. You got to remember, if people aren't visually seeing their progress, and sometimes you can see it, but sometimes they forget where they started, they get burned out. This is where non-compliance starts. This is true in your personal life. You're working out and you don't see results. Boom, you get burned out and you quit. A lot of the similar things happen to patients in treatment. So a lot of times if we want compliance to be at the highest levels, we have to take responsibility and understand we've got to change the way we leverage technology, speak, etc., and run the appointments how they always have been run. We've got to change that. Today inside the Oral Health Suite, we're under overviews where we need to start on the new patient experience as well. Great tools in there as well, but not the video for today. What we're going to be looking at right up here, if you go into this button right up here, it looks like a tooth model over tooth model, teeth over teeth. We're going to click that. And when we click that, we're able to compare scans, almost an outcome simulation of where you were and where you are now, okay? Rather than the outcome simulation before when you want them to buy, now we can do outcome simulations of scans. So this particular one was on 12/9 of 2024. Let's go in here and click on 10/16 of 2025 and hit compare. And what you're gonna see now is this chairside assistance, you gotta leverage this technology, right? We've got this beautiful smile here, we got this here. We can actually compare where we were a year ago. And this is really for two reasons. One I've already discussed is to engage, inspire, tell them how proud you are of being a great patient and you're being compliant. And look at this beautiful track record. Look where we're going. This journey is heading to your beautiful smile. Great job. Or it also initiates a non-compliance discussion, because if we scan today, and the last time we scanned was a year ago, and we don't really see any difference, guess what? There's visual proof of non-compliance, right? And there's tons of tools that we teach in here to have a non-compliance discussion, right? Not the video today, but we have got to leverage technology. And if you've been watching our videos and you're a client for a long time, you understand we've got to screenshot this, right? And then we can draw on it like a smartboard, and that goes into that QR code folder. So a video for another time, but remember, assistance, that QR scan, got to be done chairside with your existing patients as well to engage them just like you tried to do to get them to buy from you in the first place. As always, if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our Brian Wright Show YouTube station if you haven't done so already for great content. Share this with colleagues, anybody wanting to get better. We'll see everybody soon. Bye-bye.